fellow Transformers addicts. TFA 1024, the Transformers addict here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Combiner Wars Titan class Devastator component member Scavenger. And this is part 2 of my Devastator review for anticipation of Transformers Devastation coming out this Tuesday. So as you can see here, we have Scavenger in his very Generation 1 inspired and accurate front loader, front digger, front hoe, whatever you want to call it, digger mode. And it looks very good. I like the way that this came out quite a bit. Reminds me of the old Generation 1 toy. I've seen pictures. I never actually owned one, but I got to hold one a couple times. Does that count? The point is, I've seen it, and it's very close. Or, I mean, not very close. This is very accurate to the old one as well, so as you can see, he has the nice purple treads. He has a lot of green on the top, much like how he did in the toy. He has some nice different aspects of, accents of paint. You have some red on both sides right there. And some nice molding detailing too, with like accents of silver around like the outside of it. You got that same effect going on here. You have some vents. You got all kinds of molding detailing and everything, and it looks really good. I like it quite a bit. Looks very nice. So, yeah. And of course he has the tampograph Decepticon insignia and the purple cockpit, and, yeah. So, yeah, he has a nice, painted out, hydraulic painted in silver paint, which is pretty cool. He does kind of suffer, I guess you could say, from visible chest syndrome, because this is pretty much his chest in robot mode. But it's not that big a deal. I mean, I don't mind it. And yeah, he has wheels. He's got 2 right there. He's got 1 right there, and he rolls. Yay! So that's cool. But yeah, that's not really it for his vehicle mode. He actually has some articulation due to the scoop, so he can dig it forward pretty long actually. You can pull it back. You can pull it all the way back for Devastator, but you don't want to do that. You can also swirl this, so that's pretty cool. Sadly, also, this whole top section, the top half of his vehicle mode, does not rotate whatsoever, so that kind of hinders some of the playability in this figure. But other than that, I think he's really nice. Really, like, he looks really good. I really like him a lot, so, yeah. So, for size comparison, here he is with his buddy, cohort in construction crime, Hook, previously reviewed. Go check that out. I'll be making a Devastator playlist if you guys want to go check that out. So, and as you can see, Scavenger is pretty much about half or 3/4 of the size of Hook, which isn't too bad. So, it works pretty well. It's nice that they both have like articulated, construction vehicle feature, which is very nice. So there's that. And to give you a sense of scale with some of the Legends, or Scout class figures as I like to call them. And some of these are reviewed, some of these aren't, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well. Here he is with Power Glide. I think that's an appropriate scale. I know jets are a lot bigger, but for Power Glide's size, I think that works quite a bit. So, there's that. To show off the same sense of scale, but this time with the Decepticon, here he is with Viper. Here he is with my upcoming Rodimus review. Here he is with the same mold of the pre-use mold of the same figure. Here he is with Little Blackjack. He's back. He's my little buddy again. He's coming back to the reviews for size comparisons. Yay! Thumbs up for Blackjack. Anyway. And here he is with the deluxe size figure. Here he is with Alpha Bravo. And to get you some Voyager action, here he is with Voyager Prime. And I gotta say, that looks really good. I think that's a great scale. And last but not least, because you got it, here he is with the Emperor of Destruction, the Lord of the Decepticons, and the Master of Chaos. Here he is with Leader Class Megatron. And I think that works really well too. So. There's all that. Anyway, guys, you pretty much know the drill. I am going to use my stop motion skills and have him transform into robot mode, and we'll go on from there. So, I shall be right back. And here's Scavenger in his robot mode, and as you can see, there's a lot more in this figure that is revealed. You have the nice vibrant red visor with the metallic silver paint for the faceplate, which is pretty cool. You have some more silver revealed in the chest, along with a nice tamper-graph Decepticon insignia, along with some gold accents. You got some red accents on his shoulders, or pectoral regions. You have some more red right there. You got a little silver by his lower waist area. And that's really pretty much it. There's not much to him. I would have loved more paint applications to this guy, but, you know, it's not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. So, I guess the next thing I can really do is, I guess, articulation. So, with his articulation, he has still the, you know, the posable scoop in the back here, which ain't staying secure on mine. That's really odd. But anyway, his head is on, I believe, a ball joint. Yeah, it's on a ball joint. It has turns 360 degrees. Has a little bit of wiggle-waggle movement. He can look. He can't really look up because he would have to. It's on like some sort of sectioned, you know, thing. He can look down quite a bit, but he can't really look up. His shoulders are on a ball joint. They go 360 degrees. They go in and out. He has a nice elbow bend. And if you really want to, you can rotate his wrists backwards, give him broken wrists. So, there's that. His thighs are on a ball joint. They go forward, they go back, they go in and out. He has a nice, little less than 90-degree knee bend. And he also has tilted ankles, so that's cool. I like that. I like it a lot. It's really nice. And no waist articulation, sadly, so there's that. Anyway, moving on. For size comparison, here he is with the Terrible Susum. Here he is with Power Glide and Viper. To get you guys a good scale. Right there. So, there's that. Continue on. Here he is with Blackjack and Rodimus. Moving on, here he is with Alpha Bravo. Actually, let me see if I can... There we go. There he is with Alpha Bravo. There he is next to Voyager Prime. Too beefy, Optimus. You can't even get on camera. There you go. There you go. Now you can. Nope, you're still a little off, Optimus. That's okay. There you go. So, Prime's just a little bit taller. That's okay. People gotta be tall. And here he is with Leader Megatron. Give you guys a good scale. And that looks really good. I like it. I like that a lot. Looks nice. Looks very nice. And of course, what's the size comparison without a combiner? So here he is with what I like to call combiner class Superion. And Scavenger comes up to about his mid-belly. So he's one big Voyager. One big Decepticon compared to a combiner. That's impressive. And of course, cause I got to, here he is with his previously reviewed buddy, Hook. So there is that. But what more can I really say about this guy? Well, I think he looks great. I think his transformation is fun. It can get frustrating, especially with this joint that you use for Devastator for his limb mode, because when you transform it, I didn't really show it off properly in the stop motion, and I apologize, because it was a little bit of a struggle to work with. But nonetheless, you know, you're supposed to, if I can get it out now, it's like really tight all of a sudden. There you go. Jeez. Jeez. So, apparently, you know, this clips like that. There's no other way to really do that. And then you unpeg it from the lower section. I can't do it now. Oh my god. You unpeg it from the lower section like that, and then you just tuck it in. That's kind of one of the most frustrating parts for me personally, because, you know, some copies may have it too loose, some may have it too tight. Mine is extremely tight. I had to pretty much use full force on this thing, and it's not really, you know, all that fun to just use it on full force. Like, I was afraid I was going to end up breaking the peg because I was using so much force on it. But, I think he's a great toy. I really like him. I think he's a great representation of the old Generation 1 homage. And, yeah, he just looks really good. And I think he's a great part of the team, much like how Hook is. And just because, you know, I want to get a group shot to end the review, there he is once again with Hook. So, there's that. But anyway, guys, I think that's really pretty much it. So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And this has been the Transformers Combiner Wars Titan Class Devastator Part 2 Scavenger video review. And don't forget, if you want to get this guy, you can always go to BigBadToyStore.com for availability, or TF Source, or wherever you prefer to shop. Or if you're lucky, go to your local Toys R Us and go pick up this guy today, along with the Devastator gift set. Because you can't really just get one unless you go on eBay or something. So, you know, if you just want an individual Constructicon, and once again, I don't understand why you would, but, you know, you can if you want to, but it wouldn't really be much of a point because you wouldn't have Devastator, so. But anyway, guys, that's really pretty much it. So, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button if you like this video. If you want to see more of my awesome videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm currently up to 198 subscribers. 2 more, guys. 2 more, and then I'll have 200 by this month. That's great. Thank you so much. Also, 12,000 views. And, you know, if, follow me on Facebook, TFA 1024, The Transformers Addict. I will leave a link down in the description down below. And if you want to chat with me, or if you want to let me know what you thought about my videos, then please hit me up down in the comment section down below, or post a message to me via the Facebook page. Please be respectful, no hostility, no nothing. It's a peaceful channel here. Let's keep it that way. And I think that's really pretty much it. So remember, until next time, my fellow addicts, fellow gamers, and fellow YouTubers, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts for life. Also, be sure to stay tuned for my previously stated projects I mentioned several times in my videos, and also be sure to stay tuned later today for my first official TFA Plays Grand Theft Auto 5 campaign. So that's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, this has been TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, signing out. Peace.